told you to ignore. Still the same Baltimore, just as worn as you were before. Got a broken elevator, can't catch your perpetrator. Got a broken elevator, it won't be long till we settle the score. Got you drilling offshore. Told you freedom we need to restore. Watch for the cracks in the floor. They'll take care of you just like the last four. Got a broken elevator, can't catch your perpetrator. Got a broken elevator, it won't be long till we settle the score. Broken elevator, it won't be long till we settle the score.
I know something you don't know. I'm not telling you what it is. If you knew, it would foil the plot of knowing something that you do not. I think you know a thing or three, but you know even less than me. I know something you don't know. There's a reason this is so. Maybe you know, but you won't let on. But if that's the case, then why are you going around acting like you never heard it I know something you don't know, and I'll take it with me when I go back to the source where all knowledge springs forth. And when I get there, I will tell everyone what I know. But I won't tell you. No, I won't tell you. That will be my eternal revenge. I won't tell you what I know. I won't tell you what I know. I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know, and I'm not telling. I won't tell you what it is. I won't tell you what it is. I won't tell you what it is.
has been the most unusual time. I go for walks to ease my mind, just as the emerald creaks old thought to reveal my growing heart raw. When I die, will you name a bench after me, so my mother or another can watch the sea? If I fall.
Hi, this is JJ here at Once. What you're about to see is some very special content created just for you by the Once family. Art and community are our priorities here at Once. We'd rather be with you in person, but what we can do right now is create virtual experiences for us to all enjoy together. No, it's not the same as being at a live show, but that doesn't mean that it's not a way to enjoy each other's company and entertainment. So, without further ado, a few house notes. The bathrooms are in the back, on the left. No flash photography, please. And as always, no crowd surfing. Enjoy the show.
Spring has been the most unusual time. I go for walks to ease my mind, just as the emerald creaks old thought to reveal my growing heart raw. When I die, will you name a bench after me, so my mother or another can watch the sea? If I fall in love, will it always end tragically, or is this just an unusual spring? Outside the schoolyard. When I die, will you name a bench after me, so my mother or another can watch the sea? If I fall in love, will it always end tragically, or is this just an unusual spring? So differently, year after year. I'm Meiwei, and that was Unusual Spring. Thank you once Somerville for having me. I am not doing this live, obviously, because I'm outside and I'm in the community gardens, the Fenway Community Gardens, and they're so beautiful, and they really have been getting me through this. So that song is out on Spotify, and it's the only song out on Spotify, so please check it out if you want to. This next song is a wintry song. The song's called December's End. When it snows in Minnesota, we crank the heat, go for a drive. Listen to all the songs that sounded better when we were 10 years old. And I never saw the beauty in winter, only felt it's cold through the trees. And I never thought that I would make it 3 years alone, living off my own laughter and heat. But here I am at December's end, with no future plans, feeling not half bad. The crook of your lap, your warm, smoky sweaters, I thought that I was fully grown. But when the snow turned to rain and it was frozen over, was still you I called to ease my pain. In the two-lane highways of Wisconsin, disappear into a distant grave. And I never thought that I would ever find my way up north eve of another decade. But here I am at December's end, with no future plans, feeling not half bad. So here I am at December's end, with no future plans, feeling not half bad. Thank you. That was December's End. I'm gonna put my hands in my pockets while I walk to warm them up because it's very cold today. I wrote that song at my Uncle Mo and Aunt Suzanne's cabin. So Uncle Mo, if you're watching this, thank you. This next song is quite sad, but I like it. Heart as pure as your favorite water, So don't go, don't leave. I know you hate this city, but goddamn it, you love me. Stay a while, shake my trees, just like the wind that we both feel when you hold me. Caught flame and I shouldn't have stayed. I'm so young that I think any heat will sustain me. But who's to blame, the valley or the flame, for burning up so easy? Don't go, please don't leave. I know you hate this city, but goddamn it, you love me. Stay a while, shake my trees, just like the wind that we both feel when you hold me, when you hold me. So don't go, please don't leave. I hate this city so much I could scream. Stay a while, burn my trees, let the wind that we both feel keep us breathing. No name for that song yet, so if you have any ideas, follow me on Instagram, which is Meiwei Music, and then DM me on Instagram to let me know if you have any ideas. This next song was written for a girl I've never met, but we exchanged art. And her name is Talia, and she asked me to write a song named Talia. So this is that song. Oh, my fingers are so cold. Talia, I don't know you. I've only seen the things you make. Talia, I barely know you, but I know you spell it with a J. I took a walk yesterday. I rode my bike today. I ended up in Cambridge as an excuse to see his face. And I don't know why I'm telling you about my days and calling it an exchange for your work. Talia, I'm nervous to tell you about today. I've barely started the dishes. They've piled up since Saturday. I hope you take it easy. I hope I do the same. And maybe we can meet to finish this exchange. And I don't know why I'm telling you about my days and calling it an exchange for your work. Ooh, I'm coming home to an empty room, and who do I talk to? Do I babble to? And ooh, I'm coming home to an empty room, and who do I talk to? Do I babble to? It's not the same. So I don't know why I'm telling you about my days. I worry they're mundane for your world. That song was Talia, which brings us to our last song. And I'm going to do a cover. I'm going to end on a cover of a Phoebe Bridgers song. And it's in a different tuning. So I'm going to do that. I wrote the tuning on my arm, so I don't forget. And this is the end of the set. Thank you again, One Somerville, for having me. Somewhere in Germany, but I can't place it. Man, I hate this part of Texas. Close my eyes, fantasize. 3 clicks and I'm home. When I get back, I'll lay around. Then I'll get up and lay back down. Romanticize a quiet life. There's no place like my room. But you had to go. I know, I know, I know. Like a wave that crashed and melted on the shore. Not even the burnouts are out here anymore. But you had to go. I know, I know, I know. Out in the park we watched the sunset, talking on a rusty swing set. After a while you went quiet and I got me, always pushing you away from me. But you come back with gravity. When I call, you come home, a bird in your teeth. So I had to go. I know, I know, I know. When the siren sounds, you hide under the floor. But I'm not gonna go down with my hometown in a tornado. I'm gonna chase it. I know, I know, I know.
Hey, this is Chadwick Stokes from Dispatch and State Radio here at the legendary Once Ballroom. Just wanted to say a quick shout out to Once Ballroom. Places like this, venues like this are the lifebloods of our community that we are really missing at this time, but they are continuing. You can check out shows. They're still going. It's still going even though we are all shut down. Some things are going, and those are the very things, the music, the arts, that I know I cling so hard to during these times. So check it out, and once again, thank you to Once.
My name is Anjimali, and Once is one of my favorite venues ever. I think the first time I came here was like 2012 with a bunch of kids from Boston University. So this place has a very special place in my heart. Follow hashtag Save Our Stages to find out how you can help save important, awesome, independent venues like Once.
Hi, this is Fomosurfer, and welcome to Once.
She's gonna crash her car, she won't get very far. Mind is in the clouds, her feet are on the pedals, and she's gonna crash her car. She won't get very far. She's gonna lose her license if she keeps driving like this. She's gonna crash her car. She thinks that she's a star. Forget she's just a meat sack inside a tooth and steel trap, but her mind is in the clouds and her feet are on the pedals. She's gonna turn that car into a heap of twisted metal.
She's gonna crash her car, she won't get very far. Her mind is in the clouds, her feet are on the pedals, and she's gonna crash her car. She thinks that she's a star, she's gonna lose her license if she keeps driving like this.
She's gonna crash her car, she won't get very far. Forget she's just a meat sack inside a tooth and steel trap, but her mind is in the clouds and her feet are on the pedals. She's gonna turn that car into a heap of twisted metal. She's gonna turn that car into a heap of twisted metal. She's gonna turn that car into a heap of twisted metal. She's gonna turn that car into a heap of twisted metal. She's gonna turn that car into a heap of twisted metal.
She's gonna crash her car, she won't get very far. Her mind is in the clouds, her feet are on the pedals, and she's gonna crash her car. She thinks that she's a star, she's gonna lose her license if she keeps driving like this. She's gonna crash her car, she won't get very far. Forget she's just a big shot, trying to keep her steel trap, but her mind is in the clouds, her feet are on the pedals. She's gonna turn that car into a heap of twisted metal.
I know something that you don't know. I'm not telling you what it is. If you
that you don't know, and I'll take it with me when I go back to the source where all knowledge springs forth. And when I get there, I will tell everyone. Oh, but I won't tell you. No, I won't tell you. That will be my revenge. I won't tell you what I know. I won't tell you what I know. I know something you don't know. I know something you don't know, and I'm not telling. I won't tell you what it is. I won't tell you what it is. I won't tell you what it is. This is a new song. There's something strange about this boy. Picked out. There's something strange about this dude. Many thanks to Once Ballroom, in spirit if not in physical reality, for hosting us tonight. This next song is called I Can't Read. I can't read. Lately it's becoming a problem. Lately it's becoming an issue. I can't read. instructions for a piece of equipment for the end user license agreement. I can't read novels, romance, or intrigue, or the recipe to my favorite trees. So many things would off be on my reach. If I could read, then I would truly be free. But I can't read. This next song is about parenthood, I think. Spin the baby. Pass the baby around. Hold the baby. Hold it upside down. Throw the baby up in the air. Catch it before it hits the ground. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. Kiss the baby. Bounce the baby on your knee. Take the baby out of doors so that everyone can see. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. I know what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, what's best for my baby, yes, yes. This baby is on fire! What did you do? You were just holding the baby 2 seconds ago, and it was fine. Next thing I know, all of a sudden, it's on fire! What the fuck? I know what's best. I know what's best. I know what's best. Song is called Mischief.
the moon comes up to where we are from. Like animals, we had a conscience, responded to surroundings. Why did it take so long?
right here, right now, everywhere, for all time.
America, demand your OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. I want my OVV. Your favorite bands, the Once nightclub, all online. Tell your computer, grab your mobile device, tell them, I want my OVV.
Hello, this is Tim Hall here, musician, saxophonist, and poet. I'm here at Once and just need to say how important it is to support the local arts and local businesses. Once is such an important venue to the scene of artists and creators. I'm just here to name how dire it is to support Once and the staff here and everything that they stand for and do for this local scene. Also, they have been nominated for a Boston Music Award for both the venue as well as their live stream. So again, they're doing amazing work. Please go and support. See you soon. Tim Hall, out.
I'm Chris Porter from Porter Productions and Once Somerville. We ask that you please donate to the artists featured in this video. They are so kind to our venue, and Once is very grateful that they are sharing their talents with all of us today. The link to their tip jar is in the comments section of this video. We're also including a link to our own GoFundMe campaign, which we hope you'll also consider donating to as well. Performance helps bring our communities together, and that's really our main purpose at Once. We want everyone to be able to enjoy art, and we particularly want to enjoy all of that art together. So we're making that possible by any means we can. Thank you so much for being a part of this experience, both at home and when you're with us in the ballroom or in the lounge.
Up to a glass house where Mac finds Mickey with Minnie Mouse next to the ghost of Lincoln, who doesn't have a pulse as Liberty cries in the corner. Sharp-headed men move in with the cheek, delusions of grandeur. They take their seat next to Bonnie the thief, who swindles so sweet for the kings in suits with gold watches. Was dreaming in the lobby but woke up in hell. Tried to escape his nightmare spell. The devil laughed and said, there ain't no leaving my hotel. My hotel. Hell's Hotel. They're singing the blues from the bayou on down. Science man was replaced with the class clown who said you'll be fine, water and make you drown, stuffing more grain in his pockets. The news came on with an urgent report. Forget your jobs and savings, John Smith's gonna build a fort. Walls made of gold and jewels of swords to protect from our greedy neighbors. So I was dreaming in the lobby, but woke up in hell. Tried to escape this nightmare spell. The devil laughed and said, there ain't no leaving my hotel. My hotel. Hell's Hotel. Come on, guys. The queen she sang taught history of plunder through Emmanuel's gang. No one could understand Russian. The sheriff's in town waging war on the poor.
stealing his job, selling guns at the toy store. The chiefs protect their last 4 acres or so. The species of invasive monkey. So listen here, kid, I'm doing fine in hell. Ain't no escaping this nightmare spell. 'Cause I'm the goddamn devil and there's no leaving. 'Cause I'm the goddamn devil, there's no leaving. My hotel, my hotel, Hell's 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 Hotel. Door, not even sure what you came here for. Now the whole world's keeping score. And to a mob, you were made to be poor. You got a broken elevator. Can't catch the perpetrator. Got a broken elevator. It won't be long till we settle the score. Got you drilling on shore. Told you freedom we need to restore. Watch for the cracks in the floor. They'll take care of you like the last 4. Got a broken elevator. Catch the perpetrator out of broken elevator. It won't be long till we settle the score. Woo! Desert War. Came back with ringing they told you to ignore. Oh, still the same Baltimore. Oh, just as worn as you were before. Got a broken elevator. Can't catch the perpetrator. Got a broken elevator. It won't be long till we settle the score. Broken elevator. It won't be long till we settle the score. Oh, oh. Woo. Woo. later. Shines the barrel of his 45. The sun is shining down on people outside. He lied to himself. His mother will cry, but he's only got 7 more. He walked with a limp since the 6th grade. They laughed and sneered a clown on parade. Now he sits in his room with the rage he made, with the pieces laying across the floor. He was on his knees, his heart lost in song, a child on the way, oh, wouldn't be long. Tiny feet beside, she was singing along, praying peace till the peace was gone. Joy filled the pews as the people swayed, till dark ripped through evil's serenade. They prayed for the end, but the crying remained, till there was nothing to cry for. The redcoats aren't coming anymore. The redcoats aren't coming anymore. The redcoats aren't coming anymore. So what are these guns for? How many brothers have to lose their lives? We got motherless children and fatherless wives. You talked to the heavens and they showed you a sign, but it's crying easy to ignore. Is it? Is it? Aren't coming anymore. The redcoats aren't coming anymore. The redcoats aren't coming anymore. So what are these guns for? So what are these guns for? So what are these guns for? Thank y'all for thank you for streaming out there tonight. I hope you're drinking something good. Thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting local artists, local venues. Thank you, One Somerville, for hosting this. We love One Somerville. Keep them alive. Thank you for hosting. We got Soonish here on the keys and the cajon. Yeah, dude, Soonish is the best.
I am the best.
We got Sir Terrence Reeves here on the bass, on the guitar. Amazing musician, amazing producer, mixing engineer. Please support Terrence. Next time you need a record made, talk to Terrence Reeves. He's the man.
I take it back. He's the best. You're the best.
And behind the camera here we have Delano Johnson. Love you, dude. Amazing, amazing artist. Check him out on Spotify. Check him out on all the places. He's got really, really dope music. Yeah, and more to come.
Take it back. Delano's the best.
Delano's the best.
Delano is the best.
Yeah, Lano. Check out Lano's music. And I'm Alex. We're Alex and the People. Hanging out in my backyard tonight. Thank you for being here. In the glorious, glorious, beautiful Jamaica Plain. Yeah, and you know all the drill. Like, follow, subscribe, whatever else we do these days. Thank you all for streaming. Where are we? The madman's got the deal. He's trying to fool us now. Got nothing left to steal but the crying sounds. In walks Mrs. Valentine with a cabaret, and the union miners with nothing left to pray. A brewer and an artist, they're unsure what it means to tell the weary masses there's nothing but a dream. Donnie's on the trigger, he's had too much booze. Johnny's playing darts, but he always lose. I'm digging down, singing the bomb shelter blues. Colluding in the corner are Shakespeare and his gang, riding messy love affairs while the waitress eats a ring. Sticking up the joint, or a banker and a nun. The green-nosed politician, he thinks it's just for fun. The general and the sheriff, they're playing blind man's bluff. They're shooting at the dark, think Frederick's had enough. Donnie's on the trigger, he's had too much booze. Johnny's playing darts, but he always lose. I'm digging down, singing the bomb shelter blues, blues. There's a fire in the kitchen, but the cooks were all thrown out. The DJ spins his discs, he knows what it's about. The level-headed carpenter, he's nailed to his truth. Said gin's his new religion, drops the sun in his vermouth. The critic and the author, they're lost out in the woods, where Smokey lights a match, it all heads like it should. Donnie's on the trigger, said too much booze. Johnny's playing darts, but he always lose. I'm digging down, singing the bomb shelter. I'm digging down, singing the bomb shelter. I'm digging down, singing the bomb shelter. Blues, blues, blues. This next song's called This Isn't Black on Black. Support Black Lives Matter. Support black artists, businesses. Join the movement. Get involved. White people, listen, we need to be working right now towards racial justice. Love you guys. Keep up the good work and get involved if you're not. streets to grandma's house. Was it black on black? While singing about ancient artifacts, Jim Crow, he rides over with his pistol whip brigade. The mayor sleeps in peace with his red-handed chambermaid. Green-minded booksmiths deal diplomas under wraps. The summer courts are empty, but the judge's room is packed. This isn't black on black. This isn't black on black. This isn't black on black. Golfing with the downtown crowd till the townies called the cops. They buried Malcolm X under their new parking lot. Raised up in mansions built by forbidden hands. The misinformed parishioners took back their stolen lands. The whitest underwriters build jails because they're afraid to feel. While country singing divas copycat winning record deals. First-rate, second-class citizens of lesser facts regurgitate Channel 55's rereading of Ayn Rand. This isn't black on black. This isn't black on black. This isn't black on black. Golfing with the downtown crowd till the townies called the cops. Actually, let's get the next verse. Sailing down through Salem, carried by with a witch's tears. The segregating cousin of the late Farmer Brown. Sold and sold the food that helped mama stick around. And washed the brain of easy, painted Jesus light. The facts must be the facts, so I'll unpack till the dead of night. This isn't white on white. This isn't white on white. This isn't white on white. La da 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 da, 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 la da 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 da. Get up for Soonish, get up for Terrence at home. Got a couple more songs for you here.
Big fucking stogie kid.
Thank y'all for watching out there. A lot of you know this one, sing along. My hands are numb, just waiting for my train to come. My hopes are numb, just waiting for my train to come. Ain't nothing out there, my dear, I know it can't be done. My hands are numb, just waiting for my train to come. Keep on trying, though, with this heart of mine. Try to give to you before I go and meet my time. I know this love I'm looking for would sure be hard to find. So I'll keep on trying with this heart of mine. Now I just hope that I could be a better man. My daddy showed me half of who I am. There's a dirt and lust and pain, it must be part of a bigger plan. Now I just hope that I could be a better man. Now I've done wrong, I hope I can set it right. Break of dawn, I'll be gone the morning light. I'll fight for all those tired folks that ain't got time to fight. No, I've done wrong, I hope I set it right. Waiting for my train to come. My hopes are numb, just waiting for my train to come. Ain't nothing out there, my dear, I know can't be done. My hands are numb, just waiting for my train to come. Thank y'all for watching out there. Thanks for hanging out in my backyard. I'm Alex. We're Alex and the People. Big shout out again to Soothes, Terrence, and to Leno here making it happen. Thank you guys. Thank you Once Somerville for hosting these. Keep helping make local venues stay alive here. It's a tough time. Yeah, love you guys. Stay safe out there. Wear your masks, social distance. You know. You guys know. You guys know. This last song was off the record we put out earlier this year called Boys Will Be Boys. The title track. Yeah, go something like this. Boys will be boys. Well, no, when will we ask them to be? You know what? Fuck it. Guys, come over here. Come over here. Vote for Joe Biden. Vote for decency. Vote for love. Vote for our fellow country people, brothers and sisters. We all deserve better lives out there.
I'm tired of this shit!
Tired of it. Vote for Joe Biden. Vote for Kamala Harris. We love you guys. Stay safe out there. See you next time.
You've been watching the OVV. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel for so much more.
So we're Once Somerville. We have an online store. It's called Shopperville. Get it? It's a pretty cool place. You can find our t-shirts, our bumper stickers, which by the way, say Once Army, smashing the patriarchy since 2015. So you know you want people to be seeing that. Check out Once Shopperville. You can find the link in all of our socials. Please buy something. It helps us, makes you look cool. You rock.
All right, and there we go. Another fantastic edition of Once Virtual Venue, the Great Outdoors edition, in fact. I love all the backgrounds and for all these folks. Alex and the People, Fomosurfer, and Meiwei. And I see that I've got Alex here. I see Silas. I see his name. Hopefully we'll see him. I see, so it's Michelle, AKA Meiwei, Alex from Alex and the People, and Silas, AKA Fomosurfer. I'm going to put you all on gallery view here so it looks like the Brady Bunch for me. Great to see you guys. Thanks so much for being a part of this. Since, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you're all relatively new to the masses and to, you know, any folks that will watch this, I'd love to kind of get your stories of how you started, what you're doing, your new projects, and, you know, how it kind of forms. So let's, we'll go in order of appearance. Michelle, beautiful music there earlier today. Thanks so much for that. And big congrats. I mean, you're very new to me, but I did see, I don't know how long ago this was, a few weeks ago, you got some nice exposure from WGBH. They did a little write-up on you on their website, you know, some recommended music, local music, which is always great to see. Yeah, so congrats on that. And tell us a little bit about yourself and your journey to where you're at right now.
Yeah, so it's been a long journey. Even just to get to this point, like having that one song out on Spotify was very exciting. I grew up in Beijing and came to Boston to go to school at Northeastern. And I mainly have spent my whole life writing songs about Harry Potter, not once wanting to write songs about my feelings or what was going on in my life, because that was just terrifying. But then moving to Boston and being around people who were creating really got me excited, like creating and sharing like parts of themselves was exciting. And I started a band with my friend and roommate Casey, and that sort of became like me also exploring my own music, starting Meiwei. And yeah, during COVID, I had a lot of free time. That's when I put out Unusual Spring. And now I'm working on, I have lots of songs now. And so I'm hoping to release an EP before the year's over. So yeah, lots of exciting.
When did you come over from Beijing? Because you don't sound like you're from Beijing. You have a pretty perfect American accent here.
Yeah, so I came over 2016. My mom is Chinese. My dad is from Minneapolis. He's from Minnesota, which is very random.
It was that Minnesota accent I'm detecting.
Oh yeah, no. But I went to an international school. All my schooling was in English, and yeah, like half of my family is from the US. So that's why I sound like this. But Meiwei, my Chinese name is.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Zoom is so awkward.
What? Hello? Huh? What? Huh? Okay. Yeah, no. Stop. Yeah.
Yeah, my Chinese name is Meiwei, and that's my middle name, Meiwei, which is.
Good, okay. And I was going to say, so it's interesting, you took some inspiration from others when you got here, and you know, I was touched. I'm a big Phoebe Bridgers fan, so I love that you pulled that out. And I'm even hearing, I don't know, some of your music, I'm not exactly, but I don't know if you. I was hearing a little Angel Olsen in there too. Do you hip to Angel's music?
Yeah, I love Angel.
Yeah, I could see you on a bill together someday.
Angel
Maybe we'll
before.
work it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Angel Olsen. I think a lot of my inspiration does come from like singer-songwriters. Who I'm really loving now is actually Adrienne Lenker. She's from Big Thief. And yeah, she is just, her melodies are beautiful, and it's similar to me, where it's like a lot of finger picking guitar, very like lyrically driven. And so yeah, that's been current inspiration.
Great. Well, thank you for the tour of the Fenway Gardens. I love that. A little nice fall vibe. It was really good. It went perfectly with your music, I thought. So that was great to see. All right, next up, Silas, aka Fomosurfer, one of my favorite new, well, I was going to say band names, but you're a one-man show, right?
Yeah.
And of not just music. I mean, I'm feeling like performance art there, man. I was, you know, a lot of cool intensity and all. I should also mention, so I'm a little bit of familiar with you, not newly with Fomosurfer, but you're part of the band Inspector 34, or are you still, the band's still together, right?
Yeah. We're working on putting out an album together. The first album as a full band should come out this winter, I think. Actually.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
So Fomosurfer, we could say, is a side project, quote unquote.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that, and how did this come about?
I've been doing Fomosurfer since like 2017, I think. I've always done a lot of music by myself, but I've never really like been comfortable sharing it with people. And this was like something that I felt like, I could write songs, or I don't know. It's hard to say, like, the origin of Fomosurfer, but the performance wise, it was definitely inspired by like trying to be as energetic as a live band would be, but if it's just one person on stage. Like, I get a lot of energy from a live show by like having like people, like a drummer brings a lot of energy, like being, wilding out with guitars, but it's hard to do that. I want to bring that kind of energy to a stage show where it's just me, and so I have to like be extreme.
I was feeling 5 or 6 people in that video, man. Though I think you succeeded. I should also big props that Silas is Lowell based, great growing Lowell music scene. Kind of gets lumped into Boston, but there are a lot of great things happening. Lowell's my hometown, so I have a little favoritism there. So I was glad to have you a part of this, Silas. And last but certainly not least, Alex and the People. Alex, how long? Alex and the People, and sometimes it's. I mean, do you always play in band? Is it always sometimes solo? Tell us a little more about what Alex and the People are about. And also, I want to give you props. You got a nice article. Again, I don't know how long ago Banyoland gave you some love recently. That was cool to read. So, yeah, tell us how it all came about.
Thanks, Chris, and huge props to Meiwei and Fomosurfer for really dope music. Thanks for sharing all that. That was great. Yeah, Alex and the People. The name came from an open mic. I was watching some other dude, Alex, play, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Alex, and these are my people." I'm like, "Yep, that's gonna be my band name now." Back in Boston, over at Terry O'Reilly's, used to be a really dope open mic back in the day. And then I've been doing music for a long time. Mostly just with friends in living rooms, house parties, just chilling, having a good time, just for fun. And then as people move away and all this, I started getting into recording and working on stuff, and hooked up with Soonish, hooked up with Terrence, hooked up with a bunch of other folks that just started really working on stuff and trying to record it. And so just in the last few years, I've started to record some of it and play more live venues and less house parties. So it's been a lot of fun to sort of take it further across Boston and New England. and it's sort of in the project phase where I just love playing with different artists, and so I've been doing some of it solo. I got like a kick drum and a kick tambourine that I'll play with and try to do some of those songs live. Some of y'all have seen it. Thanks for watching the show at the Midway. But also love playing with different groups of people. So this is like stripping it down to keys and some bass and guitar, but I love doing it bigger or smaller. So really just working it in different ways. It's a lot of fun.
Right on, right on. Michelle, you sort of touched on this a little bit, but I kind of want to, even though this is, kind of a typical question to ask everybody with, regarding the elephant in the room, the whole pandemic and all, but sometimes I find some inspiring stories or when I ask this question of like how you're dealing with the pandemic time and all. I know a lot of people sometimes like, okay, I can hunker down and write some more music and record, or I just go in a corner and gain weight or whatever. I mean, people react to this whole situation in different ways, and I'm wondering how you all are. And this is for any of you to chime in.
I think I just try to take it day by day. I remember like at the beginning of the pandemic, I was just like, school moved online, and I would just have like a little notebook, and I wrote like just everything I wanted to do that day, like including like take a shower, like the basic things. And I just, that little satisfaction of like having some sort of structure. I get overwhelmed if I think too far in the future, try to plan or control anything. So that's been good, just trying to take it day by day. And also I love, I work at a farm part-time. And so being like, and also with the nature of my video, and if you go on my Instagram, like nature, besides music, like nature and the outdoors is a really big part of my life. And so that definitely helps you feel grounded. So.
Alex and Saj, you guys look like you have equipment behind you. You've been some recording. You keeping busy with that. How are you guys dealing with it?
Yeah, I've been working on. Quarantine's been both devastating because I was planning a tour, and we're both in New England and Southwest with some friends. So we put out our record in April. So that was tough. But yeah, the big bonus has been I'm working on 2 different records now. Just a lot of chance to in more of my own space, get to record stuff, really mess around with harmonies, mess around with different synths and vibes, and and also like some real deep stuff. As part of my family's from a small island in Greece and came here during the Greek Civil War, and so working through some intergenerational healing stuff for me and with some of my family members, and just working through different phases of grief, different emotions. So it's been one of the really beautiful things about getting some more time sort of to self.
I can't help but wonder, right after the pandemic, or when we get some normalcy or a lot of normalcy, we're going to have like thousands of releases out because everybody's just got, movies, tours, nobody can get it, it's just gonna because we're just gonna be so desperate for it, right? And it's I've never heard of these bands playing this club, but it's live music. I'll just go, that'll be a great thing. That'll be a blessing. Silas, how about you? You get 2 for Fomosurfer and Inspector 34. It sounds like you're busy on both, huh?
Yeah. It's been kind of both a blessing and a curse, because I feel like I've always kind of been an introvert. So when pandemic happened, I was kind of like secretly like, yes, my time to shine. And like, oh, I can do stuff. I can make a lot of stuff and be productive and work on myself, all that kind of thing. But it is kind of amazing what we take for granted socially. Like even when I don't want to be social, like I have the opportunity to be social, but I don't necessarily have that, but I've been working through it. I'm just like, looking for the light at the end of the tunnel, keeping up on, progress of the COVID vaccine or whatever, that kind of thing. Just keeping at it, keep my head down, so to speak.
There you go. Go one step forward.
Keep
positive. Well, it's been great talking with you all. I know on our Zoom feed, we've had a lot of links to a lot of your sites, but some folks will probably watch this a little later on some other formats. So just wanted to kind of go around the room here too, just how can people catch your music, reach out to you, websites. This is a good time to plug that. Michelle, how can we find some Meiwei music?
I am out on most streaming services. It's like Spotify, Apple Music, and I also have Spotify, or sorry, I meant to say SoundCloud and Bandcamp. So it's all under Meiwei or Meiwei Music. And you can follow me on Instagram.
And I was going to Meiwei.
Correct. Meiwei. And I tend to be most active on Instagram, and that is at Meiwei Music.
Okay, great. Alex?
Yeah, alexandthepeople.com. We got some dope cassettes. You can get on the mailing list. Also very active on Instagram, Facebook, at Alex and the People everywhere. ALEXAND, the People. Yeah, check it out, follow, get involved. It's a lot of fun.
Okay. And how we get some FOMO new sites?
Yeah, I'm on all the streaming platforms and Bandcamp and Instagram and Facebook and the like. And I also I'm also part of like a small art collective, music collective in Lowell called Sad Milk Collective, and we have like a Patreon where we kind of jam together or make stuff together, or write together, and we just send it out as bonus content. So check that out. I think it's at patreon.com/sadmilk-collective. It's very weird.
Sad Milk, SADMILK, all one word?
Yep. No dashes or anything. Yeah.
Collective. I'm all about collectives. I think that's kind of cool. Well, yeah, it's just like collaborations and stuff.
It's very collaborative.
Yeah, that's sometimes there are those things that even though like it might not be the main thing for each of the collaborators, just getting together for stuff like that can sometimes come out with extra interesting things. And plus I have a little bias, so
yeah. Taking advantage of that.
Indeed. Well, thanks again, all of you for participating, and much good luck and good wishes to you all in your music and your endeavors and getting through this messy time we're all in.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it for Once Virtual Venue for tonight. Keep up on oncesomerville.com and Once Somerville on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and our Once Virtual Venue YouTube page. And this will be up on that shortly. All of our programs are archived. So if you missed part of this, or if you want to turn other people on to it or catch any of our other plethora of other programs that we've had on there, go to the Once Virtual Venue YouTube page, just do a little search for it, and you'll find tons of content on there. Have a good night, folks. Thanks for being here. Cheers.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Once.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks
everyone for tuning in.
Okay. I guess it's just us. At last, I thought they'd never leave. Okay.